Hi, this is Bart with the Bicycle Rider, and I would like to talk about a really cool product I've been testing called the RedShift Sports ShockStop Suspension Stem. And this product here has really enabled me to spend a lot of time on my gravel bike without my wrists and my neck and just general jarring that comes up from the gravel roads and urban. Can really beat you up when you're used to, a full suspension mountain bike with big air volume tires, and you end up getting on a gravel bike. The ride could be a little bit harsh, especially if you're more into the efficient speed side of gravel. I really like the subtle side of gravel. That's really cool, but at the moment I'm still more of a racer style, and I want to get from point A to point B, pretty quickly. And having this RedShift Sports suspension stem has helped me do that comfortably. I seem to have used my gravel bike quite a bit for urban commuting. I lead a couple local rides, and the gravel bike has really been the bike of choice for the majority of my riding. And having this suspension stem to help me, especially with those city streets, potholes, expansion joints in the sidewalk, it keeps me comfortable during the week. So when I comes to the weekend, my wrists aren't worn out, my hands aren't worn out, my neck's not worn out. And a lot of that is because of this vibration is going through the stem. And we talked about quickly I talked about efficiency. And with a gravel bike, you're definitely more efficient, riding urban than you would be just your flat bar, mountain bike. And, a lot of that has to do with tire and rim choice. This is a 700 by 47 wheel tire I have on there. So there is quite a bit of air volume in there, but it's nothing like maybe the 50 or 55 or even 650B wheels that you can get on a gravel bike now. But this bike is fast and efficient, and I mentioned earlier that I do take this bike on some of the local group rides, and with this tire rim set up, I can average 20 mile an hour on a road bike ride, but yet I can still dive off into the gravel roads and have a good time. But if I did that without the suspension stem, it takes a toll on my wrist, because this isn't enough air volume to soak up all the hard hits. Where I actually have a piece of elastomer in here that is a barrier between the road vibration coming up this carbon fork and aluminum frame and my hands. I've got some pretty good grip tape on here too, but there's nothing like having something that's actually purposely made to be in the middle of the vibration and your hands and your bones. I'm getting up there 50 years of age, and I think 50 is still young, but I feel a lot more at 50 than I did at 25 as far as fatigue. So this product here, and I believe that this is about a $150 product, give or take, it has definitely been very instrumental in helping me enjoy the ride. Or in a race, it has helped me maybe finish a 4 or 5 hour race without being as fatigued, because you get a lot of fatigue from being uncomfortable. And if you can, stop that uncomfort with a product like this, it's really a good thing. And as price wise, you almost can't beat it price and weight wise, because if you buy a suspension front end or suspension fork, that's going to cost a lot more than what this stem costs. And I've heard a lot of good thing about some of the newer gravel bike suspension forks, but weight wise, price wise, this product here seems to really be checking the boxes for me as something that I can put on my bike for not that much money. It's a very sturdy. It's built like a brick shit house. Excuse my French, but there's a lot of people that have been using this stem on some long gravel races and put this thing through some punishment, and you don't hear about failure rates on this product. RedShift also has a ride trial guarantee. You know, if you buy this product and for some reason it's just not working for you, you know, they're a good company. They'll answer the phone. You could talk to the guys, and you know they will actually pay for the shipping to ship this back. So it's almost like a win-win. You get to try it. I think they figure most people are probably going to like it. But if you do have a problem with your stem, they will back you up. They don't want you to feel like you spent your hard-earned money and you're stuck. You know, because it is kind of some new technology. It's pretty basic, but it does work. But they're a good company that does offer that ride trial guarantee. And like I said, they're easy to pick up the phone and talk to, because I have called them and talked to them, and you know, they seem like I didn't have to go through several different people to talk to someone who could make a decision. So, RedShift Sports suspension stem, it seems to be working for me, and I know it's worked for several other people that I know. And that's one of the reasons we make these videos on the Bicycle Rider, is to showcase products that maybe don't cost an arm and a leg, but still work good. And our big mission is to get more people on bicycles. So, you know, a stem like this might help someone choose a gravel bike over some other type of bike. And once you get a gravel bike, I mean, the world opens up to you as where you can go and things you can do. More people on bikes, the better. Thank you from the Bicycle Rider. RedShift Sports suspension stem, ShockStop suspension stem. Thank you.